Hey guys, remember me? Sorry, it's been a while. Most of you already know this story. I have a very busy job, and then no, you don't need water. And it just like doubled or tripled in the last month in March. So I'm doing the best I can, but it's been pretty much impossible to shoot a video. So, um, but no, but a few people have asked me if I've just stopped making videos, and the answer is no, I haven't stopped. There's just been a little lull here, but I don't ever want to stop. It's really important to me to do videos in addition to the Facebook page, because otherwise I'm just sort of a one-dimensional, words on a Facebook, and I'd rather do this. This is much more personal to me, and I feel like I connect with you guys more. I feel like you can connect with me more, who you're talking to. And yeah, it's good. And it makes me, do my hair and stuff. So that's a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to go over a few things pretty quickly. I actually already shot this video and there's no sound because something is up with him. Something is up with this guy. So we're just going to hope for the best. So I'm going to go fast. Okay, first of all, I'm going to be pruning. All of these need to be pruned. They've been neglected, not with watering and stuff like that, but with pruning. So they're all kind of witch away and whatever. But I want to point something out because you probably can't see from there, but I can see up close and personal that these plants are needing to be fed again. They're starting to show the beginning signs of hunger. There's some yellowing, there's some little spots and things, not like blight spots, but yeah, so they need to be fed again. But here's the amazing thing. So where to go? For those of you long timers here, you already know why, but there's always new people being added. And so I wanted to point out that this is what I use. It's Trifecta. It is made by M.I. Gardner, Luke and Cindy at M.I. Gardner. You have to go to the migardner.com/store website to get it. It's not in just your Home Depots and your Lowe's, at least not at this point. It probably will be someday, but it's not. It's the only thing that I use, and I love it. And here's why. Because it's not labeled as organic, but it is. He also makes a vegan formula also. But these plants, all of these huge plants that you see here, there's a bunch down on the ground too that you can't see. All that they've had in their life is the half dose that I give. Well, I don't always give a half dose, but this time I did because I only had this. I was had this one little bag and I was nursing them along. But the half dose that I gave to them as little seedlings, like this big, these little guys and those down there. And then, as I've added soil, it's still been a half dose of Trifecta because I didn't have very much. And yes, they're starting to show signs of needing to be fed again, but look at how much this amazing magical stuff in a bag has supported these plants for all this growth. I think it's amazing. So if you're a subscriber on my channel, you get 10% off. There's a code in the comment section below, so check it out. Okay, so I'm going to prune this guy. Also for newcomers, if you're wondering why these plants are so big and they're in the house and it's not yet time to put them out, I'm in Colorado. We have insane summer weather here. Just want to check to see if I'm still doing this. Yes, I am. We have crazy Colorado weather here. So I start my peppers and tomatoes well, forget peppers because I do that in December actually, but not always, but this year I did. I start my tomatoes in January or February, usually February, first week of February. I don't do it to get flowers, although I have some here. They're going to be being chopped off here in a second. I don't get it to do it to get flowers or fruit. I do it because I want them to grow and grow and grow and get really strong. And the whole time, usually, I'm pruning them. I'm keeping up with them. I'm keeping them about right here. So I'm not letting them get more than about maybe 18 inches tall. And what that does is every time you prune off the top, it's allowing for lateral growth, which you guys have heard me say a million times. Those of you who've been here a while, new people haven't. So if you're watching this, I know you may not start your tomatoes in February, but I do. And I do it for these specific reasons. And so that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and prune these guys. There are actually 3 plants in this pot. This is just a little tiny guy. This is a beefsteak. I planted so many beefsteaks this year. So it has let's get this guy out of the way so you can see better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Has a whole bunch of side stems. We're going to force some more and we're going to be sturdying it up. So I'm going to go ahead and take off all the way to here. See? No big deal. It's fine. If I wanted to, I don't remember what this is. This was I memorialized it in the video. I said, make sure this is whatever it is, but I don't have that audio, so I can't. If you wanted to, you could take this, and I've done it here. You guys have seen this up close on Facebook, and put this in a cup of water, and it will root for you, and then you can have another plant. So this is what a beefsteak. I'm not going to save that because I already have too many beefsteaks. Oh, look, I left my batteries. We'll just put them right there. Okay, so there, I did that on that one. This guy's a little tattered, but it's all right. So let's go to the other one here on this side. This guy. I also don't take suckers off as a practice. I will take them off if they're like that thing up there. That's a sucker. He's going. Or once they're outside, if they get real, once they get very, very bushy, then I will take suckers out because to allow for more airflow. But we'll talk about that in the summer. Or once I get these outside. So I'm going to take, let's see, what am I going to do here? This is a sucker that I'm holding. This right here is a sucker. I'm going to take it off because it's too top heavy. And I don't want it to just grow up. I want these things to grow out, like I said. So, and then, yeah, this is just a weird shaped plant, but it's okay. I'm just going to leave him like that for now. He's gotten some of the weight taken off of the top, and he'll be fine. I had some much prettier ones that I pruned in the silent video I did. And just to give you I wanted to show you one in particular, this guy. So I took the growth tip off, or not the growth tip, but well it is, but I pruned this one too. It looked like something like, make a mess, Karen. It looks something like this. Actually, it looked almost exactly like this. And I took this off. But I wanted to point out this plant to you because in the last how-to I did, which was March 19th, it was I think it was called like Tomatoes 6 weeks in or something like that. Towards the end of the video, it was over here, and I pull this plant out, and I'm like, look at this guy just decided to be perfect all on his own. And it's only like this big, but it's just this perfect, sturdy, bushy little guy. That's this plant for a month. 1 month, and I actually have the clipping on the floor. I don't know which one it is. Oh no, it's not on the floor, it's over there. But it was about this big, easily. In fact, I've posted pictures of this tomato before, so in a month. And the reason I'm pointing that out is, again, that's the magic of trifecta, and these plants have only had a half a dose. Every time I've added soil, it's been a half a dose, because I didn't have very much. So there's that. The next thing I wanted to point out, or show you is, these guys. So I got these grow bags because I don't have room for any more of these. And I don't even know how many little plants down here. Let's get this guy out of the way. Moving on. These were the ones that I had intended to backfill with soil. I only put half of the soil in the pots. But I failed to do that, and so they were just like, there was like one leaf on each one, and they were all yellow. So I was like, well, I gotta do what I can do. So I just backfilled them with soil with trifecta in it. And look at them. Yes, they're still real leggy. They're not leggy, but they're real stemmy because they're not buried. But they're green as can be, and they're going to make it. They're going to do just fine. So I got these grow bags because they're real cheap. They end up being like 15 cents each. I got them on Amazon. There's 100 in this pack I got, and they were $15. So I did one on camera. I was going to say I've never done this before, but I can't say that because I just did one. Oh, my husband just got home. Hang on, I'm gonna pause here and let him come in. Be right back. All right, I don't totally know where I left off, but obviously somewhere around here. Anyway, I think I told you that I got these on Amazon, but they were $15 for 100 or something like that. So they're 15 cents. The reason that I love them, I haven't experienced them yet, but the reason that I love them, well, I did transplant one in the video that has no audio. But I use these big pots because of their depth. I don't really need the circumference of these big giant things. And now I'm running out of room because I have all these to transplant. And back behind these big pots is another tray just like this with tomatoes that need to be transplanted. So when I got these, I was really excited because, as you can see, they're narrower. They're not too narrow. I mean, they still expand. They can expand, to wide enough for sure, but they're deep. So they're actually, I'm buying these for their depth, but actually these are nearly twice the depth. So, and the reason that that's great is because you know, anywhere you bury the stems of a tomato, it's going to grow roots off of it, as we all know, or most of us know, and I've said a million times. So I'm really excited about this. So what I've done here, this is what I do when I transplant, is I mix up my planting medium, which is, again, for new people, this is just sterile soil that I got at Loveland Garden Center. If you're local, you'll know them. So it's half sterile soil and half coir that I have rehydrated. And I just mix it all up in this big green bin that I don't know if you can see or not, and then I add my trifecta to this. So I'm going to transplant something here. These are the ones that I was going to, I filled them only halfway with soil when I planted the seed with the intention of backfilling them so that they would be starting to get lateral growth right off the bat, but then I didn't have time or something happened. I don't know, but I didn't do it. So they were, some of them had like one, ooh, this is cool. We'll use this one. This is from Emma Gardner. Some of them had like one leaf. They were completely yellow, like all like this actually. This is gonna come off. But all I did was put some trifecta in the soil, filled them all the way up. This is way too much exposed stem, but still they came back. These are all lush and green. So now what they need is to be buried deep. I'm gonna take this off because it's just not healthy and I want to bury it. So this is a Hampson tomato. This was one of the newer varieties from M.I. Gardner this year. Last year actually. And I got the seeds this year or last year. I don't know. Sometimes I get seeds and I don't plant them. So this is really just right on the edge of being root bound. But obviously he's okay still. So that's good. So as you can see, I can plant this guy down here all the way down. This whole stem is going to be buried. So I am giving a 2 thumbs up to these grow bags because they don't take up as much space and they're very deep. So you don't often get pots, unless you're paying a lot of money, that are deep but not too big around. Those are more like designer pots, you know. But these are obviously not designer pots. They're a little cheapos, but it works for me. And they have drainage holes on the bottom. They're kind of on the sides, which is a little weird. So what I'm going to have to do is once I get all these transplanted, these bags are going to have to go back into these trays because it's just going to run out all over the place. So I obviously need to mix up more soil. That happens in every video, I swear. But it's because that's what plants need. So now I have this guy buried out almost all the way up. I'll put some more soil in off camera, but I think that's pretty cool. And then what I also noticed is that so I put this in here because when it's just a bag, it just falls over. But now that it has soil in there, now it stays. It flattens out once you get it in there. So I want more soil in him right now. So I think that's cool. So I would definitely recommend these if you have limited grow space in your inside garden, in your grow room, because that's a pretty cool solution and it was cheap. So I think that's about it. I think there actually was something else, but I don't remember what it was. I am going to transplant this guy. You've seen this on Facebook. It was a sun gold growth tip that I snipped off, and it was just so beautiful I couldn't throw it in the trash. And I don't have that many sun golds. I think I don't know what I don't know where it is, but I have like 1. So now I'll have however many this is, 2. I'll have 2 more. So that's it. If you have any questions, post a comment below or go to Facebook and ask me there, and I will answer you. And until next time, which I don't know what that will be, but just hang in there. Between my work going berserk and then me deciding to start a new project and selling this balm of Gilead, I'm making it and selling it. I'm packaging and shipping out every day. Here's my dandelion project. Luckily, this is just a small, just for me thing. I'm swamped. Something's going to have to give for sure. But no, I'm not going anywhere. I will still make videos and it'll all be good. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.